Greetings. This is an interesting angle. I kind of like it though. You should definitely let me know what you think. Okay, so let's just dive right in. This is going to be a writing update. And it's a big update, but I don't think this video is going to be very long. I do have notes here because I'm filming on my camera. I'm doing it. We're becoming official YouTubers. We're taking it seriously. Anyway. Okay. So, writing update. I will be finishing out Nano this year, even though none of us are calling it that. And there's a zillion different things that are happening for a zillion different people, and everyone's doing their own thing. Anyway, I will be doing it. I will be finishing it out. I'm obviously still in my cohort through Dabble, which is 10 weeks long, and I think that one ends mid-December, so it goes after Nano does. But anyway, I will still be finishing Nano this year. My goal is still 75,000 words. I'm currently sitting at 30,921, so almost 31,000. And Dabble says right now, if I still want to hit 75 by the end of this month, I have to hit almost 3,400 words a day. Now, excuse me, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to finish this draft by the end of November. That being said, my real due date for the end of this draft, I want to have a complete finalized zero draft, sloppy copy as I want to call it, by December 31st. So that is my real goal, to have a finalized, it's not going to be anywhere near done, but the first draft done December 31st. So that is my current goal. And 75K is so arbitrary. Who knows? It could be 60,000. It could be 80,000. It was about 70 or 77,000 for the draft of my Project Ocean. And this one is a great deal bigger than that. It's got a lot more subject matter, and it's I would be shocked if it is less than 75,000 words just as the initial draft. So anyway, saying that, and if you see me looking down, obviously I'm reading my notes because I want to make sure I hit everything in this video. Now, the reason I'm specifying that I am finishing this Nano is because I do not think I will be participating in the November Nano rigorous challenges in future years. And what I mean by that is November is already hard enough. I have kids and family, so we've got Thanksgiving, and then we've got Christmas right around the corner. So we're planning for all the holidays. We're getting everything prepared for that. And for some reason, November is always a difficult month. We started out this November sick as dogs, and like I wished for death. I was that sick. So I started out this one rough. I have been struggling emotionally, dealing with some grief and some trauma and everything. November's always been really rough for me, and October is a very busy month. We have my parents' anniversary, our anniversary, the anniversary of us buying our house. We have 2 birthdays, mine and our littlest birthday. Then we have Halloween, so it's just that month is just jam-packed with stuff. So the last 3 months of the year are just craziness for us and our family. It doesn't make sense for me to try to fit writing a full novel in there every year. It just doesn't. So instead of doing it in November, I will be personally figuring out how to organize and host, for whoever wants to join me, a spring Nano. It's not going to be called that. I'm going to come up with something completely different, and we're going to have no affiliation with Nano, A, because I don't know anybody, and B, because they're November. And as much as I love the autumn, it truly is like my soul's holiday, my soul's season. It's just taken up with too much stuff. Now, I will still be writing and I will still be doing stuff, but it will not be trying to get a finished draft or 50,000 words starting from scratch. You know, I'm going to allow myself some grace and to be able to change my goal and decide what I want to do. Now, that being said, in my notes, I literally say, that being said, I want to switch my hard writing month to sometime in the spring, March or April. Doing a 60-day thing does seem to make more sense as well. So how I want to organize this is basically like Preptober and Nano, where we have a month to prep and then a month to write. Now, I use both months to do both because I am in the very middle of the spectrum as a planter. I pants and I'm trying to plot more. So it's very not cohesive. It's very concurrent when I do them. So I want to take the roughly 60 days of March and April and use that as my time to really push and try to finish my novels. That time, the kids are in school, routines are usually set, spring is coming, so we're just starting to get our energy back. It just makes more sense. I also have a couple of friends that will be joining me and have agreed to kind of be part of this as well, which is super exciting. Doing it alone, I was going to feel a little silly. So it does feel good to have people on board already. So yeah, I think I've yapped for longer than I expected to, but I'm really excited about this. Oh, and I suppose I apart from being 30,000 words in, I don't feel, this is always where I get lost in my drafts, and I don't feel lost. I know where I'm going, but it does feel like it's dragging a little bit, so I definitely need to push through this so I can actually get to the meat of my book and get really into what's supposed to be happening. So there's a lot going on, but I just really wanted to sit down and say hi and give you a quick update, especially since deciding to not do Nano and to switch it into the spring is a pretty significant thing, and it's something that I would love to include you on or in if you would like to also partake and participate. So that being said, I have a zillion things I want to do today. First and foremost, I need to finish this wedding gallery. So I'm going to get this video up. I will be putting it on Patreon for the first day just as a preliminary thing, and because this decision doesn't affect anything immediately, so I feel okay doing that. So yes, Patreon, you're going to see it a whole 24 hours before everybody else. But yeah, I feel good. I'm excited. I am also currently working on a free run reading blog. I have finished the first chapter, and I have also found my good bookmark to put in it. So I'm very happy about that. And I have a lot of exciting things planned. So stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video. And happy writing. Mwah. Bye.